2 years into tennis, hundreds of practice hours, 0 USTA titles to show for it. This weekend, Kyle and I will be competing in a USTA tournament to see if we can take our tennis journey to the next level by winning a tournament. Do we have what it takes to make it out alive on the clay? All right, it's tournament day. Exciting one, but also pressure-filled. Not many of these come around, so gotta perform today. Friday start, going through the regular work day. Went to a coffee shop this morning, knocked out some stuff. Got out in the heat yesterday to train a little bit, get ready, heading out to Horseshoe Bay in about an hour. It's important we gotta hydrate today. It is the first really hot week in Austin. It'll be about 100 on court today. Kyle, unfortunately, already behind the 8 ball. He had to default his first match because of a work meeting, which is unfortunate to get scheduled at 9 a.m. on a Friday morning. He's playing 3-5, I'm playing 4-0. Let's get some match wins. Come on. Unfortunately, in classic fashion, we're running a little bit behind. Sandwich for the road. Try to give me some fuel before the match. Just a little stressful departure. Not the mind state you want to be in when you're about to go play tennis. So I'm about to try to get in some Zen mode. Darby, how should I get in Zen mode?
I don't know. It's have to ask you.
Maybe I should put some jazz on. Match number 1 underway. As you can tell, we are on the clay that is more like sand. It's the worst surface that I've ever played on. Early break point and I take advantage, and we have a 1-0 lead very quickly. There's double fault number 1. Take note of that. Being aggressive early. Some bad footwork on the backhand leads to a short ball, and then some good footwork on the backhand leads to a great ball. It's crazy what footwork does. We volley right back to him, but end up taking this point as well. So we are up 2-0. It's kind of the start you want. Great shot here from Gilbert. I can't get there, and then he starts throwing in these kick serves, which are kicking on the sand, as I will call it, and puts me in a weird position, and he ends up stealing this game from me with a great backhand passing shot there. And then my serve starts to really pick up. That thing kicked like crazy, felt good. There's double fault number 2, take note of it, but then we're going back out wide. I know if I can make first serves, this is going to be smooth sailing for me. And here we are looking for a break and really take control of the set, and just a great point there. For me, finishing, pretty lazy return there at 30-all. Dig out that little slice, and we're hustling. I don't know if he should have taken that ball, but this is the weirdest point I've ever seen, and I end up taking it and getting the break. We're up 4-1. Things are looking good. Again, trying to stay aggressive, not finding enough depth, but we end up getting a hold again, and we're up 5-1. Nice little forehand there. He ends up taking that game and holding. Double fault number 1. Ace. Double fault number 2, serving out for the set. Double fault number 3. Good serve. We take it to deuce. Double fault number 4. Double fault number 5. Yeah, so we gotta step away from this edit for a second to just acknowledge what happened there. I double faulted 5 times serving out the set. He didn't have to win a single point. If that doesn't strip your confidence, take away all your manlyhood, I don't know what does, because that is brutal. Let's see if I can close this out. Right out of the gate, we get a break point to take the set again, and we get aced. And now he's got ad, and I just try to do too much with it. So we're serving out the set again. We get that first point, which is ever so crucial when serving out the set. And now I'm just hitting it up the middle every time. Unfortunately, give him that next one. There's another double fault. Keep this one in play. He puts a great deep return. I hit a short ball, just not finding any depth, and we're down 15-40. And another double fault. 5-5, completely giving away all my breaks, and now we just have to fight to stay alive. 40 all, deuce here, terrible slice. He hits a great serve, finishes with authority, and now I'm just serving to stay in it. Good first point, find some aggression. Just kind of stroke in a winner there. Great serve at 30 all. And 40-30, we don't double fault. And we find ourselves in a tie break. So we start off this tie break. It's all square at 1. And again, I'm just not split stepping, not really moving my feet. Clearly tight. I still have a chance at this thing, even though I have absolutely blown it. And I'm hype after that one, trying to pump myself up. But end up giving it right back. We're all square at 2. Great shot there. I've got the lead. And we double fault before switching sides. Never what you want to see. Tough ball to deal with there. Into the net. Now we're down. Hit a great return. That slice just neutralizes, and I missed the volley, and now it's 6-3. Double fault. I'm officially fighting demons. Kyle, you almost done editing my set?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's due in 12 hours.
Well, maybe if you hadn't absolutely blown this set, I would have been done 30 minutes ago.
We'll find a way to get it done. How did we turn this tournament video around in less than a week? Well, we couldn't do it without Swing Vision. Swing Vision edits the matches, adds the scoreboard, does it all for us without us lifting a finger. Now, I've been pretty adamant about how recording yourself and watching yourself back can help your game. And I've spent hours editing videos, and that makes it a lot less fun. But with Swing Vision, you just set your phone up, play the match, let it process, and boom, a full match at your fingertips, ready to view. Sign up for Swing Vision today with the link in the description, and you can get a free swing stick. This thing's $100, makes it easy. Put your phone on the fence and record the matches. It helps the channel, could help your game as well, so go ahead and sign up, and let's see if I can come back in this second set. Set 2 begins, and things are not looking good. I've obviously given him confidence, and he keeps the slices rolling, keeping me coming to the net. When he slices it that low and I just have to chip it back, it is a tough situation. Serving again, looking to redeem my woes, but again, he's playing with a lot more confidence, swinging out. That's what happens when you double fault a ton of times. There I am giving him another game, and there is the slices again. He's got the ad, chance to go up 3-0, and again, his forehand is starting to find itself. Luckily, I serve well, I'm able to get a game, and break right back. So now we are back in this thing, and now I'm starting to play with more confidence, telling myself I can win this thing. Unfortunately, the double faults are back. We put him right back into this game. Now at 30-40 down, he's got a chance to break again. I make just a nice play off balance. Unfortunately, at this point, 2 hours and 12 minutes into the recording, my phone dies, and at 5-6, me serving 30-40, I miss a short ball into the net to lose the match. I can't even begin to tell you the headspace that I'm in right now. That is the worst I've choked at anything in my entire life. So much pressure I felt going into the match. You don't play a lot of tournaments. Even when I was up, I wasn't feeling good. Wasn't feeling good mentally going into it. Just absolutely lost control in the first set, up 5-2. I don't know what to say. I don't want to play the Consolation. I don't want to post this video. You know, you just put so much effort into something, these videos, tennis, and you just want the results to come immediately, and they don't always come immediately. And it's hurting right now. I fought back. I'll give myself that. I fought and tried to make it interesting. It's gonna be another, unless we travel somewhere, it's gonna be 3 months, 4 months until we get another crack at a tournament. Maybe I shouldn't film these. My UTR record last year, I didn't film them. That was my sanctuary. I would go there, play those matches, no camera, didn't have to. I was like 31-10 in UTR matches last year. Maybe I should just go have fun for one of these, see what I can do. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just for the record, I do choose to film these and will continue to film these. Documenting the journey has been a blast, and yes, sometimes it sucks, but we're going to keep filming USTA matches, and we're going to win a damn tournament one of these days. I'm about to eat a damn cheeseburger before I play again because it's the only thing on the menu less than $50. L's on L's. Thankfully, after a 2.5-hour match, the first match in the back draw was a breeze, and I ended up winning 6-2, 6-1. A withdrawal the next day put me in the Consolation Championship. Not where you want to be, but at least we get some more tennis. Consolation Championship today. Do I necessarily want to drive an hour to play this seemingly meaningless match? Not really. Got to be respectful of the people who signed up for the tournament and paid. Sticks need a fresh PJ. Get them nice and crisp for the match. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few questions on, Trey, why are you using a different racket? I will answer that in the video following this one. Anyways, if you're gonna play, you might as well win. So, pre-match car breakdown like old times. I'm carefree heading into this match, so I'd imagine I'd play well. Yesterday, stressed out from the workday. You know, stressed out from everything. Here comes Kyle. This guy is in the Consolation Championship, has not played a match all weekend.
Would I have won the whole thing had I been in this tournament? Yeah, probably.
That's a question a lot of people are wondering, but he's about to get after it. Let's have some fun today. That should be the goal. And it should have been the goal yesterday, but unfortunately, I am an idiot and put too much pressure on myself. So we'll see y'all after the match. This is about to overheat in literally 5 seconds, so enjoy this match while you can. I was correct, we only got 3 minutes of footage here because it overheated, but our first set went about an hour and a half before I won it in a tie break and then won the second set 6-1. But guess whose phone did not overheat? Kyle. Can he win a 3-5 Consolation Championship?
You see, guys, this is the exact position I wanted myself to be in when I signed up for this tournament, and that's not play a single match and be placed into the Consolation final. There's hardware on the line here. Can I take down my first ever 3-5 opponent in a tournament? Got off to a hot start. I hadn't played. I was fresh. You love to see good serves after the 1,000 serve video, and the serves were hot to get this match kicked off. Something about coming out and just playing loose. One thing I have become really good at lately is going at an opponent's backhand. Typically at this level, it usually is their weaker side, and I've become extremely comfortable with attacking it, which has resulted in a lot of wins for me. One thing my coach has been drilling to me is that you got to come into matches with a plan. You can't come in aimlessly. You do have to have a style of play because then you become more comfortable. You know what you're going to do walking in, and if it doesn't work, then you adjust. But you can't just show up and have unrealistic expectations about who you're going to be or the way you're going to play. You kind of got to know yourself, Know what you're going to do, what you're going to try to attack. And if it happens that the opponent responds well, then you switch it up. Overall, a really quality, commanding first set from me. And we know this has been an issue, as I typically don't start playing well until I find myself losing, and then I tighten things up, start playing better. And so this was really the first time in a long time that I've gone out in a first set and in commanding fashion, taking care of business. Quickly here in the second, things start to go the other way. My focus drops. I kind of think I can just walk through this and finish this thing out without really having to give the same effort or do the same things that I did in the first set that got me a win. And then you see my opponent start to get really comfortable, and he jumps out to a 4-0 lead in the second set, and the mistakes just continue to roll. I felt like I may be able to come back and get this set done, but he had gotten too comfortable, and the set had gotten away from me too much. And so big swing of momentum here. 6-2, I take the first one and then lose the second, 2-6, head into a 10-point tiebreaker where things start to get a little bit tight. I know you guys know that feeling. No matter what, in a 10-point tiebreaker, you're just going to play a little bit more tense. And I hate to say it, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you were up 6-2. Now you're looking at choking this thing away. And that's never something you want to be going through your mind, especially when you're on camera. Things are tense. It's always 50-50. You feel like this is anybody's game. Things get tied at 4-4. Luckily, start hitting some big serves. Able to run off 6 straight and get the Consolation dub, 10-4. Wish I could have played more matches this weekend and had a chance to win the whole thing, but positive things to carry on to the next tournament.
This is what our lives have come to.
What is wrong with this world when a Subway sandwich costs $24? 2 Subway sandwiches. What is wrong with this world?
Horrible.
All I can say is a failure of a weekend. It's ending with a failure of a meal. Subway sucks, but it's literally the only option. I can't play a USTA match that doesn't last 2 hours. I just can't do it. But Kyle, how did match 2 go?
My only match.
Sorry, how did your only match of the weekend go?
Took care of business first set, 6-2. Then just totally dropped off focus. Just played like absolute shit. It's crazy how when your double faults start rolling, how it changes the entire dynamic. It's funny to just watch you and me and you struggle with the same things. Those like mid-court balls, struggling to figure out what to do with them. If the serve isn't working, then game just kind of falls apart. But then regrouped, won the tiebreak. Consolation champion, baby. That is what I signed up for this tournament to be called at the end of it.
We both are. That's just kind of who we are. We're the best of the worst.